You know what? That's what a lot of people say. Is that because there's something negative there that wants to hurt us, or someone quite nasty that wants to harm us? Hello and welcome to the 2015 and 2016 highlights video. Over the last 2 years, Shadow Paranormal has gone under a number of changes. We've both gained and lost team members, been trying new pieces of equipment and new technology that will hopefully aid us in investigating the paranormal. We've also been really developing our knowledge and our skills when investigating as well. Now the purpose of this video is basically to go back and recap all of the strange events we've caught on camera over these last 2 years, both in full-length episodes as well as some never-before-seen footage. Now the first place I want to take you to is the little village of Borley, which is famously known for being the home of Borley Rectory, which is called the most famous, the most haunted house in England. And the little clip you're about to see was actually recorded very early in 2015 with my friend Mitchell, who later ended up joining the team. And it was here that he caught his first ever EVP. Have a listen.
We've got about 9 minutes left on there. We've got about 9 minutes left on there.
I've also performed a lot of investigations at the Borley churchyard with Tom from Paranormal and Supernatural Seekers. And here are some clips from those investigations.
Church tower again.
One thing people always point out every time I see people here is how cold it is around the back of the church.
Dan, how would you know that they're camera shy?
Ask them.
Yeah, ask them. Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll ask them. Are you camera shy? Don't like being seen? Is there anyone here called Kate? No, I've been told that there's supposed to be a spirit around here called Kate that's supposed to throw stones at people, not actually at people, but...
Would you like us to turn off that camera? Is that what you don't like? Do you not like being seen? Did you see that voice come through?
Yeah.
We just heard a voice then.
I just heard a voice then.
Very much the only one all night. Can you speak again for us, really loudly, just to make sure?
That sound like you,
It was
yeah.
you. And again.
Again.
Shall we? Can you say very clearly if you want us to turn that camera off so people can't see you? Very clearly. There's that lady I believe I heard you speak twice then. Now, as you saw from that last clip, that was actually recorded on a Facebook live broadcast, and right at the end of the video, as you saw, the camera battery completely died. I think it was on about 70–80% full when we came there. We weren't recording that long and the battery wouldn't have drained that suddenly, especially when we were mentioning to the spirit whether they don't like being filmed. Whether they turned it off or whether it just, you know, the battery just died for some unknown reason. But it was quite strange in the fact as soon as we walked out the churchyard, the battery came back to life, which was extremely strange. The following clips were actually recorded on our full-length episode on Borley, and we actually filmed it in 2015 in the summer, and it wasn't until recently we released it. You guys any feeling anything different now? You guys any feeling anything different now?
Not really.
Was that just me or did I hear stones?
Apart from that.
Hey?
Did anyone hear stones just then?
For a stone?
Yeah.
No?
Am I going crazy? Or did I just...
I did hear that. I heard it.
Yeah. I'm not standing on stones, am I?
I'm not.
They've gone in the car. Yeah,
They've gone, have they?
but yeah, I had the car door go.
No, I definitely heard that.
That was right behind me here.
Yeah, in there.
These things.
I definitely.
Did you just throw a stone here?
I sounded alarmed, but that was...
Right.
It was just right next to my head.
Well, just for the camera, if you did catch it on camera, is it this kind of sound?
Yeah. It was definitely stones hitting stone.
Yeah.
I don't think it was stones hitting the tombstone or anything.
Give me a sign that you're here. Maybe if you can't physically do anything, are you able to show yourself to me in my mind?
Oh. I don't know if the camera caught that, but I just looked up from the screen and there was like something right in Did you hear that again?
Yeah. Is that you just behind us?
I got a proper chill just then.
I swear that it was like a boulder.
I have no idea, mate.
Hold on here. It's like a great big thud.
Yeah, I heard a big old thud.
For anyone that's been following us over the last 5 years, you'll all know that there's a place I really like to investigate, mainly because it's quite local. It's a place called Horseheath Churchyard, and the following clip is actually from a 2015 Halloween ghost hunt we did there with Tom, again from Supernatural and Paranormal. Sorry Tom about that. From Paranormal and Supernatural Seekers, and my ex-girlfriend Sophie was present as well. That's going off there, wasn't it?
Yeah, what's going on?
Was that you coming close to this box Tom's holding? The EMF meter? Did you make those lights turn on again? Brilliant, thank you very much. Is there any other sign you'd be able to give us? Are you able to use this to speak to us? Or can you give us a sign some other way? Maybe if you can't actually do anything physically to us, are you able to show yourself mentally? So again, I don't know any reason for that EMF meter going off.
No, neither will. My 3G's off.
Yeah, my phone's off completely.
Mine's on flight mode. Let me just test it. Let me put it close, see if it does anything. No.
No.
Do you like us being here, or would you like us to go?
I should have bought 1,000 rods.
Yeah. you have to try really hard. I know it's going to be probably quite difficult for you, but you have to try really hard to make the EMF meter flash just once for us. You give it just one flash. I say it's probably quite difficult for you to do that, but if you're able to sort of focus your energy on it. Thank you. I did do one, held on one for quite a long while there, didn't it?
Mm.
I wanted to try and sort of establish some way of them using that box, using the EMF meter to say sort of yes and no answers. I think you've probably, if the spirit here that I've been talking to before, do you remember the spirit box we used? Which sort of scans through radios. Would you like us to use that again to talk to you? If you do, could you make the lights flash?
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright then. What do you think of that then, Sophie?
I think it just... There's probably something here, because there's no other reason for that to go off. Especially like straight after you ask the questions as well.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. Is there anything we can do to make it easier for
Did
you
you
to...
hear something over there?
Over where, sorry?
Over there.
Hear something?
I heard like a crackling.
Yeah, I heard a rustling.
Yeah. It sounded like...
If you look towards the left of your screen, you'll see a strange flashing light anomaly. We've got no idea what this is. The only possibility we can think of is headlights from a passing car. However, we very much doubt this due to the positioning of the road in regards to the churchyard and the fact that there's a thick covering of trees between the churchyard and the road. We're not exactly labelling this as paranormal, however it's very strange and we can't find an explanation. Another investigation we did at Horsethief was recorded in February of 2016. On this particular occasion it was just me and my ex-girlfriend Sophie. Here's the footage from that. Okay, so...
I don't like it over this part.
You know what, that's what a lot of people say.
Oh, no.
What?
I don't like it over here. I'm not going there.
Something's got a negative feel today, hasn't it?
Yeah. My stomach just dropped. Oh my god. I can't even recall.
Wait, Sophie,
Yeah.
should we go back round to the front where it felt a bit nicer?
Yeah. Like, I'm not joking, my stomach just turned.
No, I know, and that's exactly what I've experienced before. Remember what I said to you before? Like, sometimes you come here and it's absolutely fine.
Yeah.
Sometimes you come and it's got this really horrible feeling.
Oh my gosh. My eyes are watering.
So I mean though, it's got a really horrible feeling around there tonight, doesn't it? Last time we came,
I can't stay around there. I actually feel sick from my stomach.
I know. Remember last time we came, it was fine, wasn't it?
It was.
Remember that box is on the floor down there? You could bring your energy around it.
Do you think you could try and make the lights flash to let us know you're here?
Could you maybe move it? Like I say, we've got quite a strong feeling from that part of the churchyard to our left over there, behind the church. Now, If you want us to stay away from that area, whoever we're talking to, could you make the lights turn on? Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Is that because, I mean, like I said, I don't know what your circumstance is at the moment with how much you can communicate with us. Is that because there's something negative there that wants to hurt us, or someone quite nasty that wants to harm us? Make the lights flash again if that's the case. If you want to use the energy from my camera here, if you want to take some of the energy from that, if it helps you in any way. Or is it maybe because you just don't want us over there and you want your own space?
If so, could you make the light flash again, please, and we'll get out of this area for you. It flashed.
Did it?
Yeah, I saw the second one go off.
Okay. Okay, we'll move back round to the front of the church then. Thank you very much for your time and for talking to us.
Thank you.
Do appreciate that. For anyone who did watch our 4th series, you'll know that we investigated 3 places. Borley, which I've already shown you the footage from. We investigated Thetford Priory and the Warren Lodge, which is the first episode in the series. And we didn't pick up on any activity there, but I thought I'd mention it in this video because I always think when we don't get any activity, it's just as interesting as when we do. Because if I was to go everywhere, and if Shadow Paranormal were to go everywhere, or any investigation team for that matter, were to go somewhere and get activity all the time, I think you would start to question it, because I always believe paranormal activity isn't as prominent as people tend to believe. It's very, very subtle. So the fact we don't pick it up all the time does indicate to me maybe when we do get it, you know, it's much more believable. And the last place I want to show you in this video was Wheaton Castle, which was the finale of our Series 4. It's an old manor house in Norfolk, near Thetford. Sophie, who usually investigates with us, wasn't able to make it, so my friend Dan came along, and here's the footage from that. Hope you enjoy. I know there's other people have come here and they've interacted with you and communicated with you. I'd really like to see that tonight, if that's at all possible.
There we go. Did you hear that?
The alarms went off.
The alarm went off.
Right, let's
back.
go.
I thought I told you. The alarm's just gone off with that. That was us. Well, we just, that shouldn't have been us. We were closer than that before.
There we go. If you set that alarm off just then, can you do it again, please? Whatever you just did. So far, it's proven to be quite a quiet night at Wheaton Castle until Mitchell volunteered to go in the ice house on his own. Unfortunately, the camera we left in there recording with Mitchell malfunctioned, causing the files to become corrupted, so we've got no actual footage of what happened in there. However, he did do an EVP session and caught what we believe to be an EVP.
Can you make a noise? Tell us your name. I just want to talk to you.